Everyone's saying we ain't in the field, but in the streets we don't need a...
Straight off the bat, you know, the music production of this is... Hey guys, what's good? My name's RufioXC. Welcome back to my channel. Before starting this video, I just really wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody who's been subscribing lately. It's really been motivating through all of this pandemic stuff to continue making videos. So thank you and welcome, and let's get on to the video.
We ain't in the field.
Also, if you're not interested about the information, or I guess a little bit of information about the video, timestamps where the reaction starts is in the first comment below. But yeah, let's get into it. Also, I saw 68% of you guys aren't subscribed, so definitely consider subscribing to this channel. I guess I am a bit of a variety kind of YouTube channel, but definitely consider it. Helps me out and helps everyone else out in the world. So yeah, Onefour recently collabed with ASAP Ferg on his most recent trip over here, and I guess there was a ton of videos that were circulating Instagram with little behind the scenes clips of them doing a music video. It'll be really interesting to see, I guess, what ASAP Ferg brings to this Australian drill kind of Australian drill, I guess Polynesian Australian kind of drill energy. So a little bit about Onefour if you don't know who they are already. I guess notably they've been able to really push Australian UK kind of grime drill here in Australia. I'm not sure if I'd call them the pioneers, but maybe buccaneers of Australian drill. Onefour is a group that's based out of Mount Druin in Sydney. Currently they have a few of their members locked up in jail. Hold up, I'm just Wikipediaing. ASAP Ferg is an American rapper who comes out of New York's Harlem, most notably a part of the ASAP crew, with ASAP Rocky being one of the most notable members. So I think it'll be really interesting to see, I guess, the vibe that they get between the two sounds. But yeah, I think that ASAP Ferg will bring this kind of high energy, really quick flow style of American rapping, with Onefour delivering some witty wordplay. And as mentioned in some of my previous videos, these review kind of things are just purely based off of what my thoughts are about the music, and has nothing to do with any, you know, political kind of tension that goes on between different gangs and things like that. So no, I do not want the smoke. Other than that, I think that we'll start a rating system out of 5. 1 being for the beat, 2 being for lyrical content and flow, and then 3 being for video production. Because I do react to music videos mainly only, and I guess for me that's a big part of my thoughts on the whole of a music production. So without further ado, enjoy this reaction.
All of that talk to spray you. So everyone's saying we ain't in the field, but in the streets we don't need
a lot more BTS kind of style, huh?
I said it before, I'ma say it again. All of that talk to spray you. So everyone's saying we ain't in the field, but in the streets we don't need to pretend. I said it before, I'ma say it again. All of that talk to spray your friends. So everyone's saying we ain't in the field, but in the streets we don't need to pretend. Hanging with them, well it depends, cuz if you wanna end up like them, cuz I suggest you start.
Straight off the bat, you know, the music production of this is seems a lot more, I'm going to say like commercial. I don't mean that in a bad way at all, because it sounds like the vocals have been that little bit more played with, I guess, and I guess that this is like an attempt at like a club banger, probably transitioning across from being, you know, that real street hood kind of stuff to being something that could potentially be played in a club without a remix or something to it. So straight off the bat, this is like a really good production, as well as just like something totally different that probably we haven't seen from Onefour before. 3, 2, 1.
Wearing a vest like cause we'll pull up aiming for the said it before, I'ma say it again. All of that talk to spray your friends. Everyone's saying we ain't in the field, but in the streets we don't need to pretend. Hanging with them, well it depends, cuz if you wanna end up like them, cuz I suggest you start wearing a vest like cause we'll pull up aiming for the chest up. Telling rest up, cause I'm next up. That I've been on the best buzz, living my best life. Got this thick bitch on my show what dick does. Gang pulled up and let about 6 pump. I ain't talking about.
Okay, I don't know if this is really like an attempt at a commercial song, because production wise maybe commercially produced, but lyrical content, this shit's fire, man. Oh
I ain't talking about fist pump, cause we tryna see 6 up. Heard they calling for peace now, but they shouldn't have dissed us. I was pissed off now, pissed off again. Now fuck that. How dare these fuckboys try and play with my bread? Soon as we touch them, we learn. He's screaming enough, brother, leave it at that. I told him stop tripping, listen, he's so calm. I'm letting off just to see who's back. If he taking off, he ain't fit for the drama, yeah. Nah, fuck that, hey, listen up. I said it before, I'ma say it again. All of that talk to spray your friends. Everyone's saying we ain't in the field, but in the streets we don't need to pretend. Hanging with them, well it depends, cuz if you wanna end up like them, cuz I suggest you start wearing a vest like cause we'll pull up aiming for the said it before, I'ma say it again. All of that talk to spray your friends. Everyone's saying we ain't in the field, but in the streets we don't need to pretend. Hanging with them, well it depends, cuz if you wanna end up like them, cuz I suggest you start wearing a vest like cause we'll pull up aiming for the chest up. Telling rest up.
14, carrot that gliss on the teeth. 14 hours from LA, I landed in Sydney, I'm hitting the streets. $900 for them shows up in Prada, I cop 'em and hop in the V. Machiavelli. Trap, load on the belly, the pocket me. You niggas stay jacking my steez. You bitches
It's like crazy how well these two flows like fit together, right? And they're totally different. Like I said, I thought that he'll come with that quick, witty wordplay, and he definitely did. Something also notable that's interesting is that Onefour seems to be more focused around like gang violence and things like that. And just off the top, ASAP Ferg seems to be a little bit more about lifestyle maybe, or girls. But I'll listen to it again, and then we'll go through it. But yeah, that's just off the top. That's my immediate thoughts.
talking to me. We hit butter, throw us a party, invite all the Aussie freaks. All of my brothers mobbing deep because I'm the prodigy. Black car from there, chicken for free, can't starve a G. Word, Fergie got a mansion in the suburbs. Corona the virus flow, give me a meal when I spit these germs. Not trying to be young, jock driving the Uber with a silky perm. I gotta get money, I cannot be bummy, I got to get this work.
He's rocking the Aussie, the Australian 50s. Yeah, that went hard.
Said it before, I'ma say it again. All of that talk, tweet, spray your friends. Everyone's saying we ain't in the field, but in the streets we don't need to pretend. Hanging with them, well it depends, cuz if you wanna end up like them, cuz I suggest you start wearing a vest, lad, cuz we'll pull up bamming for the. Said it before, I'ma say it again. All of that talk, tweet, spray your friends. Everyone's saying we ain't in the field, but in the streets we don't need to pretend. Hanging with them, well it depends, cuz if you wanna end up like them, cuz I suggest you start wearing a vest, lad, cuz we'll pull up bamming for the chest.
I've seen the way that these games change. A lot of people showing fake love. Can never say the streets changed me, cause I've been this way since young. Cause I'm living life like a pimp now. Came a long way from the slums, came a long way from the trap, lad, boy, I fell in love.
Wait, was that a Royal Oak? Is my man's rocking Royal Oaks now?
My pump, and like I say, I did this shit often. When he's down and out, I'll be stomping. People claim I've gone Hollywood, but I'll put a boy in his.
How's that dance?
Now I'll be stomping, cause he's 45, he's still popping. Got big stacks in my pocket, and I'll slap it all like it's stock. Then tell him stop there, tell him stop it, cause they're running out of luck. My son don't really give a fuck. When my good shit, you better duck. Fell in love with the game and running mugs. Can I save this drama for after? With a Jilly, I'm quick like a Cabana. They came, they smoked this and they smoked that, so we left them with lava. Open your ears, you motherfucker!
I said it before, I'ma say it again. All of that talk, tweet, spray your friends. Everyone's saying we ain't in the field, but in the streets we don't need to pretend. Hanging with them, well it depends, cuz if you wanna end up like them, cuz I suggest you start wearing a vest, lad, cuz we'll pull up bamming for the. I said it before, I'ma say it again. All of that talk, tweet, spray your friends. Everyone's saying we ain't in the field, but in the streets we don't need to pretend. Hanging with them, well it depends, cuz if you wanna end up like them, cuz I suggest you start wearing a vest, lad, cuz we'll pull up bamming for the chest up. Tell him rest up.
Oof. So straight off the bat, yeah, I did think that this is like a maybe a more commercial type of Onefour that we hadn't seen before, and the reason is probably because they do have such a notable kind of rapper from the US on this track. You know, there were a little bit of auto-tune on the vocals to begin with. I think if anything, that would be to try to, I guess, appeal to the American market more than anything else. I think one other thing that I found a bit interesting, it's not a good thing or a bad thing, is that I find it interesting between the lyrical consistency between the Onefour members and then ASAP Ferg. But yeah, so the lyrical consistency, so I guess would be where Onefour talks about street violence, gang violence, you know, wearing vests and things like that, and then going to ASAP Ferg, who talks predominantly about lifestyle. I think if they found a happy medium between the two, it would have mixed the two cultures a little better. At the same time, I'm guessing that Onefour had already written their lyrics to this track, and that ASAP Ferg had lyrics written from before as well. So I guess the lyrics went collaboratively worked on together. And I think for me, especially when Australian rappers do collabs with American rappers, kind of finding that creative or lyrical common where two different cultures can kind of cross over is something that I think that would really work well together. In saying that, I'm just nitpicking at this point. So for the beat and music production, I think that's what I said before. This gets a 5 out of 5. It's almost a fusion of kind of like, I'm gonna say like trap pop, kind of upbeat and not as grimy, but still with the 808s dropping in the off beat. Is that right? So it drops on the 1 and not the 4. Number 2 is lyrical content. Onefour's always been known for their, I guess, staunch kind of approach when it comes to lyrical content. Really that UK influenced flow with witty poly Aussie lyrics. as well as just straight up violent presence. You know, it's always going to be something that resonates with a lot of Australian people. I think if anything, they do a really good job of exposing that, you know, Australia's not just kangaroos and kookaburras, and there are, you know, underlying issues. Whether or not we want to promote that for Australia, who knows. But yeah, Onefour really came to the party with this, with these lyrics. I would definitely like to hear some more kind of meaningful content in a way, even more story-driven kind of content, kind of where Welcome to Prison kind of went towards. In saying that, I don't think you'll be able to do that to this type of beat as well, so it is what it is. So I'm going to give it a 3.5 for lyrical content, and then I'm going to give like a 2.5 for ASAP Ferg. I kind of feel like whenever Americans and Australians do collabs, Americans kind of do bring their B grade, kind of wrote this on the plane kind of lyrics to the collabs. And also felt that back when Cursor and Future, I think it was, I kind of just feel like they bring throwaway lyrics, which isn't good or bad, but really doesn't cross over the lyrical content too good. So I'm going to give ASAP Ferg a 2.5. Flow was really good, but lyrical content kind of was just, you know, typical. At the same time, I don't know if he would be the type of person or would want to rap about gang culture and violence in general. Video production, not sure who produced this video. Directed by Sunder Films. Video production, I'm guessing, would have been very hard, having someone as big as ASAP Ferg. You know, consuming their time to create a music video might have been very expensive or just really short. Usually when there's a music video, there's you know, an allocated time, and I'm guessing that all of this came together relatively quick. And I'm guessing that they kind of had one day to kind of put it all together and really make this work in a certain amount of time. So they had, I think, 2 different locations or 3, including the studio with ASAP Ferg, and then everything else was just pickup shots. However, I did feel a lot more music video and less cinematic than the last 2 videos that we have received from Onefour, but I do blame that on maybe just not enough time to be able to spend, you know, 2, 3 or 4 days just shooting the same shots over again until you get the actual shot. So I do give this video clip maybe a 3 out of 5. Wasn't, you know, great, wasn't bad, and it probably wasn't their own fault. They're probably very limited on the budget as well as the time frame that they had to be able to shoot with ASAP Ferg. But then again, what do I know? I'm just a dude here in Foster making videos that I hope you've been enjoying as well. But yeah, I really did like this track. I really do like the video. I'm going to give the whole thing a solid 3.5 out of 5. It's a 7 out of 10, right? But I do feel like we'll see developing Onefour over the next year. I do kind of feel like the only way for them to continue progressing forward, at least in Australia, is by making those every now and then club bangers. I feel like they'll probably enjoy that a little bit more as well. So yeah, I like it. Talking about liking things, please like this video. It really helps with the way that other people see this type of content on their YouTube page, and it really helps me out as well. If you enjoy this type of video, definitely consider subscribing and turn the notification bell on. I do do reaction videos every now and then. Hey, I might even become a drill rapper as well at some point. But yeah, let me know about your thoughts in the comment section below if you enjoyed this type of video. I hope that you're all staying safe, and peace.
I had a feeling